after 20 years mark, you know, they gotta improvise like how prison food is. Yeah, but still, like that's a very limited amount of. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Prison food, like yeah, improvise with that stuff. All right, we got a person called Andariel Halo, also known as Dr. Andariel Pants Halo, and this is one of those like SCP, one of those like sorry, off his page where HSP is like a little bit scrambled. So I'm trying to like see which is the most recent one we read of theirs, which I believe, looking at the list like this, must be. Yeah, here we go. It's 2244. That's the last one we read. That's the most recent one. 2244 is the most recent one we read from. Oh yeah, that officer showed up and people like inside are like clearly from other like world and all the stuff that have like weird conversation like, and nobody's questioning that there's like a random ass office around now out of nowhere. So Andariel wrote, "For the world to dictate her death." That's the one. Alright. Here we go. Euclid. Special containment procedures. -1 is to be kept in storage unit 40 at site 209. Storage unit 41 to 45 are reserved for newly discovered instances of -1 if and when additional space is required. MTF Upsilon 18 Black Noise is tasked with tracking -2 and preemptively securing all newly discovered instances of -1. -2. Wait, the real question is, did you ever try freaky stuff knowing the time was going to reset? I don't think I would do that to the one person you're going to spend the most time with, because like I would just be like, yeah, he will forget, but I wouldn't, you know. I don't think I would do that. -2 is held on site in the standard humanoid containment suite and is tagged with GPS monitoring tags. When new instances of -1 are activated, -2 is to be located as soon as possible and brought under control. Affected individuals exposed to -1 and -2 are to be given Class C amnestics and released. Use of force is not authorized when recontaining -2 unless subject has become demonstrably hostile to affected individuals and or Foundation personnel. Non-vital personnel no longer able to perceive -2 are to be reassigned. File photo of -2 prior to containment. No. SCP-2266 effects may or may not be apparent to viewers. Well, right now it's not, but maybe once I get the explanation it will be. Description. No matter, yeah, okay. Description -1 refers to a series of brand DVD artists commonly appearing in video stores and online third-party retailers under the guise of a copy of the now lost 1921 film Humor Risk, starring the Marx Brothers. Contents of the disc contain snippets of the film interspersed with added content variously described as disturbing pornographic imagery and or seemingly arbitrary footage of men engaging in silent dialogue with one another whilst an unidentified animal crosses the screen. Okay, viewing -1 in its entirety causes -2 to manifest in the immediate vicinity of the individual. -2 is a 27-year-old woman of average height and build. The manifestation of -2 and or exposure of -1 has caused individuals witnessing -2 to experience a systematic alteration in their mental faculties, resulting in a neurological condition in which the individuals are unable to perceive -2 in any way. So she's probably supposed to be in this picture. I just now realized there's a black box here. So that's supposed to be like where her face is. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Gotcha. A second manifestation of -2 by a previously exposed individual causes -2 to be physically unable to interact with the individuals and all inanimate objects within a general 10 to 20 meter vicinity of its location. Previously unaffected individuals present at the time will be able to witness and physically interact with -2. Discovery. Instances of -1 first begin to appear in regional retail outlets in Alaska in 1997. The popularity of the horror film The Ring in 2002 led to the widespread resurgence in which instances of -1 began to appear in certain blockbuster video retail outlets as well as on eBay and Amazon third-party merchants under its current guise. Identified 2000 allegedly real versions of The Ring. Because she came out of the screen. Description of -2 appearances varied, with individual reporting -2 to manifest from their television screens or alternately as an intruder, indicating -2 does not always appear in the same spot. Reported instances of -2 culminated in the successful recovery on 2003, when the police report was intercepted detailing an individual claiming the subject had broken into the individual's friend's home, while the friend in question could not possibly identify an intruder. Police on the scene took -2 into custody. The confusion and dismay of the homeowner, who continued to insist no such intruder was to be found. The connection between -2 with -1 was made between 2003 and 2000, when recovery efforts returned up copies of -1 and the location of -2 was recovered. Containment procedures of -2 were updated at this point, and amenities were made upon recognition of -2. Amenities. Am I dumb? That's not how you say it.
Amenities.
Amenities. There we go. Hey, you're still reading. Probably not for long though. I mean, there's still 3 after this. Welcome, Zeno. Welcome to Fluff. How you doing? It's been a while. Amenities were upon. Yep. Recognition of -2's lack of involvement in this process. Injury log 1/19/2000 with -2. Begin log. Log the Eastwatch. Hello. Hey, why don't you tell me what happened from the beginning? Do I have to? It hurts to speak so much. I can't believe I missed half of it. Yeah, you did. But it's fine, dude. The Raw is gonna be out. You can then watch that stuff. And next weekend we'll be back on schedule. Then you have a much easier chance. We can stop and continue later when you're feeling better. Nope, it always hurts to talk. Stalling won't help from the beginning. Then I woke up in my bed and saw a woman standing over me. I couldn't move. She looked down at me and started to cry. I asked her name, and she smiled at me and said, "No one will remember your name." So I got my phone and called the cops. And what happened? Nothing happened. I fell back asleep. Probably should have done something about the woman in my room, but I couldn't get up. I figured if I was going to die, I didn't want to be awake for it. Fell back asleep easily enough. I woke up somewhere else, with 2 guys laughing and pointing at me. I didn't have any clothes on, so I assumed the worst. Then I got up and ran out of the room. I was shaking then. Thought I was gonna have a heart attack, so I found the bathroom and waited. Then it happened again. Again, and again, and again, and again. Sometimes people would just ignore me. I'd leave, try not to break down again, find my way home. Other times I couldn't leave. The door would be locked, the windows sealed shut, every single object from furniture to slender little wine glasses would be hard as rock, and impossible to move. What about when the agents found you? You said you couldn't leave the house or move anything. Yet you had a cell phone on you. I had visited the house before. Visited. Someone left the room just as I appeared. I went and hid in the bathroom. Sometime later, I came out and started touching everything, looking for anything I could move. I knocked the cell phone off the table. I didn't think. I just took it up and called 911. No one responded. Nobody heard me. I might have broken the speaker. Speaking of which, my throat, it can't be stopped for now. If you'd like to, sure. I think that's enough for one day. Addendum -2 manifestation events have indicated an increasing numbers of individuals not previously exposed exhibiting symptoms consistent with second exposure to SCP-2266. Additionally, unexposed individuals have exhibited these symptoms. First discovered among on-site personnel. Newer imaging of exposed personnel as well as unexposed personnel indicated the effects of -2 exposure present in 70% of all personnel regardless of exposure to SCP-2266. The level of SCP-2266 exposure appeared linked to a number of biological factors including brain chemistry, temporal/occipital lobe health, gray matter, age, and sex. As a result, it is believed that continued containment breaches over an extended period of time may result in a complete species-wide exposure to -2's derealization events. In this event, containment of SCP-2266 will be rendered irrelevant. I don't want to waste your time, but could you give me a very short description of all the skips I missed? I could, or you could just wait and watch the VOD afterwards. But yeah, sure. Let me just quickly do the Twitter post here. Being visited and mocked by people from your TV. It's like the nightmare where your pantsless at school, except it's real and it's people you don't know. Also, it hurts to talk. Hey Steve, how you doing? You checking in? You doing a quick little. There you go. Alright, let me give you a brief little explanation of things, what you missed out on. So, oops. We had a traveler's journal, which is, imagines like the Death Note of a journaling, where you give in a location and how much you want to spend your time there. You go unconscious, and your subconscious basically experiences the traveling, the vacation. Anything that you do in that subconscious traveling will become real. Like if you hurt yourself, your physical body will get hurt. Community policing. It's if you do any like small, very like petty crime, two people pretending to be a cop car will show up. You will think that's a cop car. They will chase you and then put you in prison for like an hour. The maddening font. Somebody wrote a B in a way that like apparently pisses people off so much they're willing to kill people. The skeleton gallery. Somebody can make different skeletons with different like effects. Like one skeleton might be like changing from freezing cold, like minus 270 degrees Celsius, to like melting hot, like 16,000 degrees Celsius. Or it can also be like a skeleton that teleports around. It could be a skeleton that smells nice. It could be a skeleton that like can sing. Like it literally is like a skeleton with different effects. Like different skeletons with different effects. In the Code of Alagada is a interdimensional, a different universe that, yeah, there seems to be some festival happening there, like a 1500s festival, like a ball. But there's also like the king and emperor who definitely are not good people, or good whatever they are, because they're supposed to look humanoid, but they're clearly not. And yeah, you don't want to be around when they come back to the place of the festival, because they definitely will be able to like easily kill you. Dinner with Andrew, a doctor at a college with a teacher, a professor at a college with another professor, got stuck in a time loop for 20 years, where he was only one was able to like remember the previous time loops and the current situation and the fact that he couldn't escape, while the other one kept forgetting. And then for the world to dictate her death is the one we just read, which was like a DVD case, like you watch it and suddenly -2 comes out and it's like, ah, I'm here to fuck around. So yeah, that's what you missed.